Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we will be discussing that what were the reasons, what were the important changes for NEP 2020. A lot is said, but still there is more to understand, especially when the policy has been adopted and practiced by each and every CBSE schools. So yes, in the interviews you may get such kinds of questions and you may interact with people who ask you about this. So here in this video I'm going to discuss the paradigm shifts in NEP 2020 that guide the NCF. Now what exactly the paradigm word means? So it is the changes, the ideas on which NEP 2020 is based and the ideas which guide the NCF now. So here we will be seeing the three paradigm shifts in the school education guiding the NCF, that is our national curriculum framework. So we will be discussing all the paradigm shifts one by one in this video, especially for the school education. The very first one is the transitioning to more multidisciplinary and holistic education. That means the education shift should be multidisciplinary, like one topic can be taught in many ways, taking many subjects in contribution and keeping holistic education in mind. For example, if we are taking a topic of nature and we could connect nature with EVS, English, Hindi, and EVS. As we connect the same topic in different subjects, the reinforcement of the topic and the clarity of topic and the usage of the topic in different spheres will be more clear to the learner. Also, the child will learn more about the topic in his or her favorite subject. Further, if we talk about the holistic education, that means the 360 development of a child. So that will emphasize on the key points, which are: first is the cognitive, that means the intellectual development. Then the next is the ethical, that means the moral value should be there in the learner. Then the social development, that the child is able to adjust in the society. Then the emotional development is also necessary for the learner, and the physical development of the child. So holistic development is comprised of these 5 developments. Now for the holistic development, knowledge is important, but along with knowledge, skills are also important. So scientific temperament among the learners should be instilled so that they don't blindly believe anything. They reason out the things which they know and then they implement it in their life. Then skill, art as in skill. Then oral and written communication, again it is a skill. Then reasoning. Sustainable living, that means living in the minimum amount of resources and saving it for future generation. How can we forget digital literacy, which is very much mandatory in today's era? Then comes the critical thinking, current affairs, and computational thinking. So these are the knowledge and skills discussed in the holistic development, and it is mentioned in the NCF document. Then the second paradigm is transitioning to an emphasis on critical and analytical thinking rather than rote learning. So when we want to eradicate the rote learning, we should not forget the 21st century skills, which I already discussed in my previous video. And the 21st century skills are again divided into 3. This is just a recap for the last video: the learning skill, literacy skills, and life skills. The 3 C's of the learning skill, that is critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. And IMT for the literacy skills: information literacy, media literacy, technology literacy, and yes, the financial literacy is also now added to this. The last but not the least is the life skills, to which we remember by the word FLEPS, that stands for flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skills. So the paradigm 2 talks about majorly 21st century skills and to attain them to the learner for the holistic development. Now comes the third paradigm, that is transitioning to new curricular and pedagogical structure. As we all are aware of the new pedagogical structure which is given by NEP 2020, and that is the developmental goals are guided by the formula 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, that is designed by 4 steps. The initial 5 years is the foundational stage where there should be flexibility, it should be multi level, and only play based learning. So, here flexible means that the teacher has to be flexible according to the learner, and the teacher has to plan the activity according to the learner at what time what is to be taken. Then it should be multi level, that means it should cater all the level of learners present in the class. Then last but not the least, the playway method, which is loved by all the tiny tots. So these three things majorly would be adopted by the foundational stage. As the children here are of class Balvatika 1, which was earlier known as nursery, then Balvatika 2, which was earlier known as lower kindergarten, and Balvatika 3, that is earlier was known as senior kindergarten. So 3 years of pre-primary classes. Also classes 1 and 2 comprises the foundational stage, and hence these teaching strategies are to be focused as suggested by NCF for this stage, for the foundational stage. Now if we talk about the preparatory stage, which is for classes 3, 4 and 5, and which starts with the year of 8. So these children are of 8 years old, and here we can majorly focus on discovery based learning, activity based learning, and experiential learning. Actually, there are many more methods too. That is the demonstration method, the inquiry based learning, but still here NCF is focusing on these three majorly practiced teaching methodology. Now, if we talk about the middle stage, here the discussion of more of abstract concepts are to be on focus, because here in the middle stage the children reach to class 6th, because middle stage comprises of classes 6th, 7th and 8th, and children here are of 11 to 12 years old. So here they can imagine about the abstract concepts. So here again we can choose those methodologies, but more of the abstract concepts will be given. The last is the secondary stage, where the students will reach to class 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, where multidisciplinary approach is must. Then analytical thinking, attention to live aspirations, and flexibility of choices. So here attention to live aspirations means that here now they are future ready, they are now going to expose to the future world, so they should know that what other possibilities are kept for them in the future. Then according to NEP there is flexibility of choices, whether they choose any stream, they are free to choose their set of own subjects. So here that is why flexibility of choices are given, so that the learner according to the interest can choose their own set of subjects and study class 12. So these are the three most important paradigms according to which the NEP is guiding NCF, and these things are already mentioned in the NCF document. So these were the major three paradigms on which the NCF is guided. So I'll be posting such videos, and I hope you find this informative. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video and share the video with your friends.